Hooched. We're sitting down with Rebekah McKendry, whose shorts Found and Dump just debuted here yesterday. The Dump was the one that blew me away, absolutely out of the water.
Oh, thank you.
Found, Michelle, our staff writer, senior staff writer, completely blown away. So thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us.
I'm honored you guys want to talk to me. This is awesome.
No, it's our pleasure. I mean, just to see like the amount of work, and because for something, no one appreciates what goes into crafting a short. Because the story, I mean, the script, the performances, everything has to be so on point. There's like succinct delivery that you don't have 30 minutes of exposition to get characters established. So how did you approach that for the Dump?
Well, for the Dump came out of my husband and me having a discussion on serial killer profiling, and how if you watch like Discovery Channel or Crime Channel, they're always like, well, serial killers always kill animals first, and it's got like a list of traits that they follow. They're always quiet loners, and we were kind of like, they must really hate hearing that about themselves. I mean, if they're sitting there like, I'm not a quiet loner. And so from out of that, the script was born. And, we toyed with making it a feature. What do we do with it? And we kind of decided that it worked really well for 10 minutes. And that after that, we'd have to go into different areas or actually, show crimes. But we really wanted to make them lovable characters. So we figured that if we actually showed them killing people, it'd make them less lovable.
Yeah, so that'll do it.
Yeah, so we were kind of like, let's keep it very short, and let's keep it. And the other thing that we did, never once in it do they say the word murder, kill, anything like that. So they refer to it as their profession. So we really went out of our way to make sure that they kind of avoid what they actually are, so it makes them more likable.
Yeah, it humanizes them immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, I found myself, wanting to have a beer with these guys. Just hang out and shoot the shit. Meanwhile, they're sitting on top of a corpse.
Yeah.
And you filmed it in LA, right?
We filmed in Runyon Canyon of LA, which was crazy because Runyon Canyon is a bike. It's kind of a big running path in LA.
Right.
So it was kind of like when you're playing hockey in the street, and you have to yell car and let the car go through, and then you resume your game. It was like that with filming, where we would be like jogger, and then we would have to stop and then resume on the path. And
yeah, in Runyon Canyon, you got all the people jogging with their yoga pants and Starbucks coffee.
That's it, exactly. But I do have to say, they helped us a lot because we had so much gear we had to get back here. I always think that filming outside, we'll have less, we won't need to take quite as much lighting gear for inside. Reflectors, diffusers, we had scrims, all types of stuff to try to, keep the sunlight in our favor and point it at what we wanted it pointed at. And the runners and joggers started offering to run equipment for us. So they would grab a tripod and be running with the tripod and then put it down when we were shooting. And it was great because we were shooting about 3/4 of a mile back off the road.
That's a hell of a truck to go on.
Yeah, we had to haul all of the equipment back there. And we couldn't use carts because it's up a mountain and it's rocky and dirty. So.
But it's a great workout.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
People trying to work on their quads, just pick up a couple of pieces of camera gear and
they were more than happy to. So, it said something about the LA society because everyone was like, "Oh, you're shooting? Oh, here, I'll get these sandbags."
Yeah.
It was great. Everyone was so supportive.
Well, it's refreshing to hear. I mean, LA could go
either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
So
sometimes.
it's a good thing that it went the good way.
Yes.
And then your other short, Found. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Found, we just shot that one a couple of months ago, and it debuted 2 places yesterday. It debuted here at Twisted Terror, and it also debuted at Cinemayhem in LA. And so far we've been getting really good reports of it. And this one, it's more sketch-like than most of my films. It's just kind of my personal commentary on found footage films and how they're kind of saturating the market right now.
Yes.
So we wanted to make kind of a little funny farce of found footage films. And so we created an institute that's training people on how to make found footage films.
That's wonderful. I swear, if I see one more movie that takes place in an insane asylum with some ghost hunters, I'm going to blow my brains out.
We talk about that in there, so
really?
Yeah, it's referenced, so yeah.
So what's the plan with these two? What's next?
Well, we've been doing shorts for a really long time, and thanks to a lot of the shorts I've done, we've been able to get a lot of exposure. Also, a huge thanks to a lot of the festivals we've been a part of, like the Viscera Film Fest, the Etheria Film Fest.
Right.
The people who showed it here really kind of, pushing my and other other female filmmakers' films into a much broader audience. And because of that, I've gotten a lot of attention to them, and some people have approached us about doing a couple of features. So we have some features coming up that I'm not allowed to talk about yet, but they are coming within the year.
Fantastic. All right, well, we'll hang on to your information. We'll make sure to keep track of you, and then once we know more about this elusive feature,
yes,
we'll circle back.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for talking with us. Cheers.